quiet start to Tuesday morning. Nifty as we speak is, trading below the 22,400 mark. But I mean, the signs of caution, they are becoming exceedingly louder. Nifty yesterday formed a doji candle, traded in a tight range of about 80, 82 points. And the overall breadth, I'm talking about Nifty here, was also favoring the bears. What's your sense of things currently?
Hi, good morning. See, if we look Nifty right now, 22,400 seems to be the area where it's quite struggling at the moment, but then it is a buy on dips market. So we have to look at for the crucial support levels. I feel that 22,200 is the level where it is holding quite a crucial support, and anything closer to that support should be the zone one where one can initiate the long. So perhaps around 22,300 spot levels is a level where one you can reinitiate your longs, keep your stop losses of 22,200, then it should bounce towards 20,500. If you
Hmm.
look at a positional view for Nifty, it's definitely quite good. It's quite strong, and it indicates that 22,800, 23,000 can also be on cards. However, these the undertone remains bullish, and it should be a buy on dips.
All right, the undertone remains bullish. Buyer strategy would continue to work for you unless, of course, certain key supports as put out by Soni, get breached. But moving on, Bank Nifty is also trading in the red this morning, and we are around that 47,500 zone, and that has been a critical level for the index. We have not closed above 47,500 since mid Jan, and the last time when we were here, the index gave up about 1700 points. What's your sense of things? How is Bank Nifty looking on the price charts?
Bank Nifty is actually stronger than Nifty at the moment. If you look at 47,500, 550 holds to be a key resistance, but the moment it's crossed the resistance, positionally you can see 49,000 plus levels coming in for Bank Nifty. Immediate support for Bank Nifty is at 47,000 on immediate basis. However, there are also multiple support levels. So if 47,000 breaks, you can see 46,500, 46,000 also acting as very crucial support. So I think Bank Nifty is slightly better in comparison to Nifty as of the moment, and it can seem to be outperforming Nifty. Also, it can definitely lead the next leg of rally.
Good morning, Soni. I'll drive your attention towards Jubilant Industries, which is the company behind the agri brand Ramban. Their stock saw a stellar rally last month, over the last month of over 120%. Last week, it jumped almost over 10%. There was some cashing out probably yesterday, it fell 5%, but it is up again today, 1.55%. What do you make of Jubilant? Do you see it touching its 52-week high of the 1400 levels, or where should investors cash out?
I think definitely it's looking quite strong. Even with 1.5% of up move today, it is heading towards 1400 as the resistance can be seen somewhere around closer to that level. Obviously, the current level may not be the ideal zone to just reinitiate your longs. Perhaps if you can wait for some small dip or a correction towards 1300, 1320 zone, it acts better as a zone for you to reinitiate the longs. Your risk reward be quite favorable in those levels rather than just to initiate a longs at this current level. If somebody is already holding the stock from lower levels, one can look forward to booking some amount of the profits when it touches 1400, 14 or 10 odd levels. I think that's how the structure is. Buy on dips quite strong, and just like look forward to riding the momentum.
All right, 1400 is pretty much close by. We are currently at 1383, and that is on Jubilant Industries, just about 17 points away from 1400 levels. But another stock we wanted to pick your brains on is Tata Motors. I mean, the company has finally decided to demerge its passenger vehicles and commercial vehicle businesses into two separate entities. And some of the brokerages, such as the likes of Nuvama, they see it as a non-event for the company since most of the upside has already been priced in. But others have upgraded the rating on the stock. For instance, Morgan Stanley this morning assigned an overweight call on Tata Motors. The Morgan Stanley said that the demerger decision reflects Tata Motors' confidence in the passenger vehicle segment, and it shows that it is self-sustaining and could lead to better value creation for the company. But coming to the stock, Soni, Tata Motors has been one of the biggest wealth creators in the Nifty basket, over the last 1 year or so. Even this morning, it is up 4%, over 4%, has breached the 1000 level at record high in 2024, has surged, 30%. What's the ceiling for Tata Motors? I mean, considering the kind of immense rally we have seen over the past 12-15 months?
I think, obviously, it was a sentimentally positive sort of a news impact that can be seen on charts right now, and technically also it has given that breakout. It's obviously at all-time highs and has to run up really well in a very good strong momentum. Option chain breakout above 1050, so it's quite strong. It is heading towards 1100. It's quite poised to test those levels. uh, may not be the ideal situation for somebody to just enter at current price and just ride the momentum rather towards 1100. If you're just looking for a medium term play, then anything close to 1000 to 950 odd levels can be the ideal zone where one can reinitiate the longs. Of course, you cannot see a lot of exhaustion or correction in this stock the way it has moved on charts recently. So I think it's just it makes sense to hold your longs and look forward to 1100, 1080, 1100 is in a range where you can book your profits, and any sizable dip or a small correction of 5 odd percent, one can just look forward to reinitiating those longs.
Okay, Sony 1100 is where to book profits on Tata Motors. But what are the picks you have for our investors today?
So the first pick would be HDFC Life. We've seen a very strong breakout coming in. HDFC Life option chain breakout above 600 level yesterday. It was struggling to break and close, above 600 mark, but it has successfully done so yesterday. So HDFC Life is looking quite strong from a positional bet. So one can just enter from current levels, keep a stop loss at 585, and a target of 640, 650 can be seen on cards. So that's a first pick. The second pick would be BEL, Bharat Electronics. It's adding quite aggressive long built up positions. So yesterday also it was adding aggressive long built up positions of 7 odd percent, and today also BEL has added good long positions. It has held on to very strong support of 200. So keep your stop loss at 200. You can buy at current levels and look for targets of 235, 240. That would be the second pick. And the third pick would be IOC. So I think the entire sector is in quite good momentum. We've seen good long rollovers happening in the OMCs even as of now. So IOC 170, good support, stop loss at 170 and target of 185, 190.
All right.